G'day and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. So jumping into some more live battles, and hopefully this goes better than the last set that I did. As you can see, currently ranked 18, 104 wins of 165 battles, but let's just jump in and get things started. So we've got the little cup which we're going to jump into, and I'm going to be running the same team as I did last time. So it was Ducklet, Bronzor, and it wasn't Wishcash, it was Barboach. We'll see how we go, and hopefully we can get some wins on the board. So we've got Ducklet into Dino, which is not a good matchup, really, because they're going to... So we'll going to need to be... Body Slam's going to be doing a little bit of damage. So what I might do is throw the Bubble Beam here and see if they want to shield. They don't, so that's fine. I'm going to let this go, and then I'm going to come in with my own Bronzor here, and I've got a charge move in the bank there, so I'll let that go. And they're going to be starting to debuff me like crazy now. The bubble beams are going to be coming through, but they're going to do no damage, which is fine. And going to over farm here just a little bit, and off too much. That's fine. So what I'm going to do instead is I will obviously let this go, because I think we did CMP tie. We did. So I'll give it a few, but I'm going to let it go so I can charge up as much energy as possible. And then we'll see how we go here. They'll get to another bubble beam, which is fine, but I'm just going to farm them all the way down now. We'll see if they want to swap out of there, but I can't imagine that they will. They won't want to lose their switch advantage, which is fine. So I'm just going to look to farm them all the way down here. And then I'm actually going to swap out and throw the bubble beam straight into the Dino here, and we'll see what they want to do. So I imagine that they're going to, yeah, so grab the shield there for the bubble beam, which works out nicely. So going to be able to get to the next one, which works for me. So we'll see what they want to do here. So they're just going to farm me all the way down. Can I get there? Not quite. I do think a crunch is going to come through, but because they're double debuffed, it doesn't really matter. I should have thrown my charge move instantly, but I thought they were going to do the same. Crunch coming through isn't going to do too much damage. So again here, I'm going to actually try and take this out, because I do think they've got some energy saved and they may want to shield. They don't. Okay, let's see what comes out. So they've got their own, which works out alright for me, because I'm just going to be able to take this thing out and bring in the mud bomb. So going to be able to get to the mud bomb here, and they've just got yeah, so mud bomb coming through. This is just going to be able to charge them down. I'm actually going to let this go and let... Oh, it's a payback. Okay, interesting. I'm just going to be able to farm them down there with that, though. So they must be running payback and heavy slam, which, yeah, is not ideal for that matchup. So, happy days. Able to take game number 1. And, I mean, my Bronzor is going to be better in the mirror match, because it's not running the Psychic type fast move, so I don't really know what the way to go is. Obviously that matchup is sort of better against everything else, but yeah, we'll see what happens here. So Ducklet on the lead. Okay, looks like I've got a little bit of lag, so I might be one fast move behind. So if I'm one fast move behind, this could be... oh, it's just an aerial ace, okay. Let's see what they want to do. So I'm going to go straight for the big move here, and they let it go. Boom. So I'm actually going to swap out here. And the reason for that is because, and licks are going to do a lot of damage, but I'm actually going to no shield here, so they're probably going to be throwing the icy wind, and then they potentially swap out into their own bronzor. So they're not swapping out, so that's fine. We'll see what they want to do here. So they're going to shield up, which is fine. Unfortunately, they were able to get there first. So what do I want to do? I'm going to let this go. It just doesn't do any damage, so... And then I think what I have to do here is charge up some energy and then swap out if I get there. See if I'm allowed to. No, so they're going to take me out here, and I'm going to let this go. Swap into my Aquatail coming through, and Aquatail is going to be enough. So I'm actually going to swap out into my... Let's just throw the bubble beam, and we can see if we can get a shield from them. If we get the shield, happy days. If we don't, that's fine. Again, I'm just going to let this go and hope they have a Bronzor in the back. If they do, then I'm in a really good place. So they were able to... Let's see what they want to do here. Can I get there? So I am going to have to shield this up, even though I know it's a... oh, it's an Aquatail. I was assuming it was going to be an Icy Wind. So I'm just going to go straight Mud Bombs here, and then we'll put this pressure on. We'll see what they want to do. Let's get to the next Mud Bomb. And I don't know here whether it would have been better just to throw the Aquatails. And yeah, so a bit of lag there, and meant I couldn't throw my Aquatail, but I would have potentially been farmed down by the seal anyway. So a little bit of lag there causing a bit of problems, but I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? It was a close game, and I should have just been throwing Aquatails there instead of the Mud Bombs, but you live and you learn. So in future, that's what I'll be doing. So Dino on the lead. So everybody's loving to lead Dino. But that's fine. So here what I'm going to do is look to farm down as much as possible. I will shield this one up. And then I'm going to throw straight into Brave Bird. Why not? We'll see if we grab a shield. If we don't grab a shield, we're in a good position. If we do, then we swap out. And then we'll come in and see what they want to do here. So unfortunately, we get a bit of lag there. And so this is not working out well for us. Crunch coming through, and Crunch is going to do a lot of damage. And they get the defense debuff. Are you kidding me? But that's fine. It is what it is. So we'll be able to get a few of these off. And are they going to look to farm us all the way down, or are they going to throw? So if they do decide, and they have, I'm just going to be able to continuously throw a few of these. So I think what I'm going to do is come in with the Ducklet here. Icy Wind coming through. Not going to KO over, that's fine. Let's see what they want to do here. And so now it is definitely time for the faster hitting Aquatail here. And we do get the shield, which works out nicely. So here I'm actually going to shield up, and then I'm going to see what comes in the back. So if I farm this all the way down, which I am able to do, and we expect, yep, we expect a bronzor in the bronzor. Oof, okay. So I'm able to get 2, but yeah, they're going to be able to, yeah, farm me down. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get to 3. And I don't think I have enough energy here to get to a move that is doable. And that's going to be 3 on the trot that I've lost. That's not good. Everyone leading Dino. So, do I swap my team up to be punishing to Dino on the lead? Or do I just let this go? So, I think Dino on the lead is a bit of a pain. Do I have anything that can actually deal with it, though? The best one to deal with it would be... But do I have Cottony? I don't think I do have one. So I might try running this guy. Instead, Infestation, Bubble Beam, Mirror Coat. Let's just give it a go. I'll be able to swap in to... I'd rather run like a Charmer on the lead, but obviously I don't have one, so that's not really an option. So in this instance, let's see if it would make a difference. So what have we got? Ducklet, huh, and someone else is running Cottony on the lead, okay. So I think for this I just go straight for... So here I'm gonna go, so what have they got? And then I'm just gonna swap into, yeah, my Jupiter, whatever it is. Night Slash coming through, not gonna do too much damage, Jupiter. So here I'm going to want to throw as many bubble beams as I can. Again, no shield here. It's an absolute tank, this thing, and it's, yeah, just not going to be doing much damage there. And I've decided to let this game go. Interesting. No idea what they had in the back, but happy days. So interestingly, in that matchup, Barboach would have been pretty good as well. Obviously Barboach taking neutral damage instead of resisted, but also doing super effective damage for the mud bombs and its own fast move, so I don't know what's the better option there. Best option for that one would be to have a something with fire in the back, because that's going to absolutely tear apart the ice and steel typing. But we'll see what we get in this one. So, into match number 5. Hopefully we can get something good on the lead. Ducklet into Dino again. Okay, so let's just go with... Bubble Beam. I'm not even going to bother faking that I'm charged up to it. They won't shield this, which is fine. And I'm just going to... I'll shield up the first one, actually. And I'm just going to continue to Bubble Beam. So I'll use one, and then I will get out of there. Oh, and it's a crunch. Let's hope they don't get the debuff. They did not. So what's come out? Why not has come out? So I'm going to debuff this thing, and then I'm just going to swap into my And let's just make this the absolute worst battle imaginable. This thing is going to take an absolute age because I'm going to debuff it like crazy. And then I'm also not going to shield, obviously. We'll see what they want to do. I mean, I see what they want to do. They've only got one charge move, and it does actually do a little bit of damage, which is unfortunate. So let's just keep throwing the bubble beams. We're going to debuff this thing to oblivion. So that's 3. And we'll see if they get... Let's just throw straight into number 4. No point bluffing here because obviously they are not going to be shielding. So now I can no shield up the mirror coat and we'll see how much damage it does. So got to be mindful here that they may try and swap out. They may be trying to win this game through timeout.